it used to be. You get a job at 19, work your way to the top. Too old, fill your spots. You got millions just like me, early 20, late 30. You're gonna need a PhD just to sell a man a TV. And ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee.
Hey guys, it's WADZ with the WADZ UP channel. How you guys doing? Welcome back. If you see my last video, you guys know that I got rid of Barkey, traded in Barkey, and got myself the FX 350. So today's video is going to be all about first impressions, first ride. We're up in a little town called Bralorne. First of all, I'll give you guys a little walk around. It's got the understated blue, the understated graphics. There's not very much yellow on it. It's stylish. And for 2022, for the FX 350, they went with the Pro Taper bars and the Brembo brakes. 221 pounds. It's got a 2.25 gallon tank. And I also went with the AXP skid plate here. Just a one piece, so it goes from the front there and just continues right past the linkage. And I also went with, this is a seat out of California, Guts. And the name comes from Greg's Ultimate Trick Seat. So these guys have been around since I think 1985. They have been making seats forever. You can see that Husqvarna has partnered with them. It's a lot softer. I love the gripper on it. It's a way more comfortable seat, hands down. I had looked at seat concepts in the past, but I personally, in my opinion, I think this is a much better seat. And you can build your old seat too. They got all this customization available, different colors and options. So I'll leave the link, check it out. Oh, well guys, first impressions of the 2022 FX 350. Well, I think I put her through some pretty tough stuff in the last 2 days. So we did single track, we even did a pretty serious hill climb. Oh geez, I get myself into here, I'm gonna need third gear for that. Second gear is never gonna get me up that middle part. Look at where the FX 350 got me. There's Nick right there. He's a little ant. That was no joke. That was some steep terrain. I had it singing in third gear. Right around the end there, it started to bog down, but just kept it in third. And it brought it on home. We did a long hill climb up to Steep Creek, which is what I'm going down right now. Come on! Holy shit! Atta boy. So did some low speed climb, medium to high speed climb. Anyways, lots of different scenarios, and I will say undeniably the FX 350 4-stroke for 2022 is an unbelievable bike. Literally, it's my first 20 minutes on the bike. So in the last couple of years, you've seen my channel, I've tried lots of different bikes. Tried the Beta 200RR, the Beta 300RR. Of course, I had the FE 501, the EXC 500, EXC 350, the TX 300, the TE 300. Geez, so I think I have a pretty good comparison range of bikes to compare to, at least 10, close to it anyways. And the FX 350 is by far my favorite. I don't wish it to be any lighter. I don't wish it to have any more power. The torque is really impressive. On that last hill climb, you would have seen that coming up here through this really slippery, thick sort of talcum powder, shaly hill climb. Pulled me up here. 58 horsepower, lots of power. The steering doesn't feel heavy. The braking is by far the best I've ever experienced. The Brembo brakes are really nice. The front fork, it really is nice. I'm not getting any, it's not ejecting me off rocks at high speed or anything weird happening. It's just really buttery, and it's really confidence inspiring. So I really trust the bike, and I think that's a lot. Like that, having a bike that you can be confident and trust, I think that's half the battle, right? It's really believing in your bike, especially when you're into this tough stuff. Second gear climb here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get that front end going there. And I'm 180 pounds, 6'1". So the suspension's doing well, and I haven't adjusted the sag yet because, you know, I've only got 5 hours on the bike. So I think I'll just let it settle in a bit, and I'll set it and make any changes as necessary. And I think I'll play around maybe with the gearing at some point. You probably heard me say that a couple times. But I will say that just a confession, that having the FE501 and having the Recluse, I really developed some bad habits from the Recluse. It makes you a bit of a lazy rider, and so when you jump back onto a bike that's, you know, a clutch system, man, you're gonna notice it. So a lot of the problems that I had over the last 5 hours trying this bike out came from me stalling. And that came from the bad habits that I developed. So I hope you like today's footage. I hope that brought you some value. Let me know by giving me a thumbs up if you liked the video. And a big thanks to International Motorsports, Mike at International Motorsports Langley, for hooking me up. Have any questions, want to buy one of these bad boys, talk to Mike and Zach at International Motorsports, and they'll hook you up. I got other ones coming in. Tell them WADZ sent you. Nice job, Husqvarna.